The game-changer weapons in the war in Ukraine. I'm sure you've heard a lot about them. The lethal javelins and the NLAWs. The mighty M777 howitzers. The deadly accurate HIMARS. And the fast-moving packs of killer leopards. But there's one small Czech arms manufacturer that is about to flood the battlefield with all of that and much more. Believe me, change is in the air. Welcome to the last show. We are broadcasting again from a secret bunker in Eastern Europe to bring you the last news you need to know before the world's end. Folks, let me introduce you to the new, rising behemoth of the global military-industrial complex. A true game-changer weapons producer that can overwhelm the enemy armies with inflatable tanks or even fake HIMARS. Yes, it's fake. But come on! Any military strategist would confirm that if Sarah Jessica Parker could wear a fake Hermes bag in the Sex and the City, you can stun the enemy with fake HIMARS on the battlefield. Plus, the fake tank is the decisive weapon that obliterates all the armchair generals on Twitter who fight one another about the pros and cons of composite armor versus reactive armor. Because the future of tanks is the rag armor and firm stitches. Okay, to be fair, the Czech producer of fake tanks uses artificial silk, which is pretty durable and can't be easily penetrated even by the sharpest sticks and stones. This means it gives the tank crew more or less the same protection as the armor of the Russian T-54 tanks that were produced during the life of old Comrade Stalin. Tanks that Russia is sending to the battlefield right now. The only real difference is that the Czech inflatable tanks have no tank crew, just hot air, whereas the Russian tanks do have a tank crew that eventually turns into hot air. Sorry, it's true. Anyway, the fake inflatable army can deceive the enemy's radars, cameras and thermocameras, and it takes just 10 minutes to unpack a tank and inflate it. The Czech producer won't confirm if it sends its fake heavy metal to Ukraine, but does admit the sales went up by 30% since the start of Putin's invasion. And the company gives assurances its inflated army doesn't end in Russia. But I don't buy that. I mean, I read the news. And it just seems Russia must be the Czech arms producer's main customer. Just look at the dear leader himself. Don't tell me he wasn't inflated just 10 minutes ago. And don't tell me he cannot be deflated and packed in 10 minutes. If you want to know what China gets out of Russia, click here. And if you want to inflate your ego, just click subscribe. And see you soon before the world's end.